Hey, Bayek. It's me, and as you can see, it's the end of the year now. It's Christmas. And here is the SFX Christmas special. So, let's have a look inside. As you can see, it's Doctor Who, which, as you probably know, I've not been a big fan of the recent new Doctor Who's. But we'll have a look, But I'm not expecting great things from Doctor Who on Christmas Day. But you never know. But I don't think so. No, I don't think so. But anyhow, let's have a look what's in here. Bye. So we have got a poster. Oh, a poster, he says. What is a poster of? Oh, now, I'm not a fan, really. But a lot of people enjoy these films. For me, there's no real story. But there's a poster. Terrifier 3. I think it's got a Blu-ray 4K probably release coming out very soon. There's another one. I just didn't get on with the story and the character, but a lot of people do really enjoy it, and that's fine. And then we've got some nice proper Doctor Who stuff. Got Sylvester McCoy there. That's, from the Doctor Who collections that we've seen. And there's perhaps not one of my favourite stories, but there it is. It's the Happiness Patrol, a poster from that story. So that's it. Let's get into it then. Let's get into this and see what we've got. So, there's the cover. You see, it's a Christmas special. And yet again, there's another companion. I mean, crikey. This summarises exactly what is happening with Doctor Who. A new companion already. That last one didn't want there that long. Is it for another? Oh, boy. I'm not expecting hardly anything from that. I'll probably watch it, but with great reluctance, But anyhow, I've gone on. Let's get into the magazine. We've got stuff on, it says here, Star Wars, Skeleton Crew, Terrifier 3, of course, Box of Delights, Lord of the Rings, Critters, a ghost story for Christmas. Yeah, the BBC are doing a ghost story this year, which is good. Oh, and of course, Nosferatu, that's big news as well. That's coming out, I think, could be beginning of January. But yeah, they're looking ahead to that. That's probably a big new release of the new year, when it starts. Right. So let's have a look what we've got here. Now, this film, I know a lot of people are looking forward to. If you're a gamer and fans of Sonic 3 comes out 27th of December. That'll be entertaining for a lot of people over Christmas looking for a film to go and see. I'm not a gamer, so I'm not really into these films, but they are well loved. I appreciate that, and people love Sonic, so that's good. It gives them something to enjoy at the cinema as well. And then what else have we got here? We've got some comic stuff here. Hawk the Slayer returns to 2000 AD. You see that, Hawk the Slayer? Yeah, if you're a comic person, you might know more about that than I do. Then we've got Creature Commandos, a DC animated series, which we haven't had. It's got a US start date, so we haven't got it here yet. But there it is. DC doing some animated stuff, which I suppose is good. They're still going. We forget about DC sometimes. Let's have a look else here. We've got here. Oh yeah, I've seen this. This is that Rumours, which I saw. I don't know. I saw it somewhere. I may have got a download of it, but it's supposedly like a horror with world leaders, 7 world leaders. For me, it didn't work. It's not scary. It's what you expect. In fact, to be honest, I was waiting for it to finish. Didn't do much. Nothing really happened in the woods to try and make it scary. It's typical of some of the horrors that have been produced where they've really not got much idea about story. They just think you can just stick a few effects and people will get scared. You do need a story. And the idea of the 7 world leaders didn't really work for me. Then there's a review of this film called Your Monster, which is in the cinemas now. So that might be doing well. At least it's a cinema film in the cinemas, not streaming. Then there's an obituary of Jerry Taylor, who was a major creative force in Star Trek. So much contributions over the year. There she is. Sadly missed in the Star Trek community. Definitely. And then we've got, oh dear. Well, I've got to do it. Yes, it's about the Christmas special. Doctor Who. Shooty Gatwa there. Surely it can't be as bad as last year's. Yes, it probably can. I'll probably watch it, but I'm not a great enthusiast for it. But I may watch it. Total 0 expectations. And the fact that there is another new companion, as I just mentioned, I just think that is ridiculous, isn't it? Absolutely ridiculous. Wow. They stay companions now very long, don't they? Even that picture there, it just kind of makes you cringe about. You've almost got a feel of what it's going to be like. It's going to be awful. Absolutely. It's going to be like him doing a fashion show of... Oh, no. No, but it's not proper Doctor Who, is it? Not for me, anyhow. And then there's this, let's say, Skeleton Crew. It's a series which they describe as Goonies in space. I'm not a fan of the Goonies, so I don't know whether that would be appeal to me at all. And that is, there's more of it here. Quite a bit going into it. Yeah, it's Disney Plus. It's on now. Disney Plus. Yeah, fine. It'll be usual. And then here's an animated part of the Lord of the Rings universe called The War of Rohirrim, or whatever it is. I can't pronounce that right, but yeah, that looks good. The animation looks pretty good there, pretty striking. So it's good to see something going on in the Lord of the Rings universe, which is the animated side. The animated's always good. I always like the Lord of the Rings animated film. I remember going to see it and absolutely loving it at the cinema. Beautiful Lord of the Rings animated. And then, yeah, it's going to cinemas as well, which I think is positive. I like to see that. An animated film going to the cinemas. I don't know how long it'll last in the cinemas, but still, that is a great thing to have that being released at the cinema. And then we've got director Robert Eggers, Nosferatu. Yeah, I'm not sure. Hopefully it'll do well. I think it's got a New Year release. We'll find out. We'll get onto this. It's quite a bit here. Yeah. Nosferatu. Even more there. Yeah. That looks good, doesn't it? It's we want something good. Oh, and there's an interview here with Bill Skarsgård, who plays Count Orlok. Wow. Talented, very talented actor. And then there's a bit more about it there. Yeah. Fantastic. It's in cinemas from January the 1st. So there it is, January the 1st, first big film of the new year, which is excellent. Then there's about the Box of Delights. It's been released on Blu-ray. There's a look back at it. Quite a bit on Box of Delights there, which is good to see. Patrick Troughton, of course, is always fantastic. I've got a DVD of this. I probably won't upgrade. You can't do it. You can't afford all these things. They get quite expensive as well. And, you've only got so much. There's more of it though. But yeah, I'm sure it'll do well, I think, with people who enjoy this kind of cult series. And Patrick Troughton he's great actor. I say it's out now. I think it just came out this week. Then we've got this Ghost Story for Christmas on the BBC. So it's good to see. I mean, we don't watch a lot of these sort of TV now. So it is, at Christmas, have a ghost story is very good, because that's what they used to have in the traditional ghost stories. That's good. Let's see if there's any more details about it. It just says it's on BBC Two or iPlayer on Christmas Eve, so it's going to be shown on Christmas Eve, and then you'll be able to see it on the iPlayer. Oh, I think that's good. I hope it lives up to that it is, that it hasn't been tampered with in too modern a way, Just all we want is a traditional ghost story. Now we've got all about a film that I'm not wanting to see, but a lot of people do like the Terrifier series. Terrifier 3, it's all there about that. I just don't get on with it. I don't think the story's there. It's all about special effects, the gore, who can out-gore each other. But, people do enjoy that, and I appreciate, I respect and appreciate that. It's not for me. There's more of it. It's saying about the DVD Blu-rays from 16th of December. So if you like that series, you could get that just before Christmas. Then we've got a look back at Critters, which is getting this box set release. Critters, wow, Critters. I don't know why I went like that, but I did. And there's more about them. Never seen them. I don't really fancy it. It doesn't look like it. I do like creature features, but I don't know. It looks a bit silly for me. I don't know. Oh dear. Terrible, isn't it? And then we got onto the review section. I know which film will be. I can, even before I get there, it'll be Wicked. Yeah, I knew it. Wicked. It's had such a lot of praise. A lot of people loved it. A musical that people have enjoyed. And there we are. I'm not sure about it, but good luck to the film that is doing well. Then there's this, do you remember I mentioned Your Monster? It's got 4 stars. Yeah. They're giving it a 4-star review, which is, I'd say, pretty good. So that's good. A film, again, getting that treatment. Yeah, that's pretty good. Then we've got here Agatha All Along, Season 1. I think that's continuing in the Marvel universe, I think. There it is. And they like it. 4.5 stars. That's good. It's something positive. Because in the Marvel universe, people have had enough, haven't they? Quite enough of it. But not everybody. No, I mean, you've got to try and be fair and be positive. It would be good if something is decent for them. Then you've got here, Grotesquieri, Season 1, Murphy's Gore, it said. It's a Disney Plus thing. Yeah. I don't know what it's like, but they seem, well, 3.5 stars isn't bad, is it? You know, I'd say that's pretty good. Pretty good. Right. And then there's a review of The Critters, which they give this box set 3.5. I think that's pretty good. Yeah, there it is. Critters, 3.5. There we are. Yeah. If you like that, you'll be happy. And then Box of Delights, because they've given 4.5. I thought they would. There it is, the review. And also, if you just look here, there's this Tank Girl, which got a lot of flack when it originally came out. I remember a lot of people were there. They're giving it 3 stars. So it's an interesting one. I think it could be based on some comic book character. But the film, I know, did get a lot of flack, I think, when the time came out. Then there's some retro here, which is Nigel Neal, The Stone Tape. Oh, yes, 1972. Look at this. Brilliant. It's got a Blu-ray release. Now, that's the kind of storytelling we want. Absolutely wonderful. I just mentioned this. The Black Cab. They give it 3 stars. The premise seemed good at first, and it's Nick Frost. He's very good at it. Who's basically playing a bad cab driver, sinister, evil kind of guy. But I was disappointed with the film in the end. They're giving it 3 stars. I kind of wanted something a bit more. I wasn't as keen. It started off really well, I thought, but I don't know. But it's worth checking out. I think it is. Then we've got a review of Blake 7 season 1, and that of course has got 4 stars. You can see the Blake 7 there. There he is. It is an excellent set. What can I say? It's absolutely beautiful. Well worth it. The Blu-ray, what they've done to it, absolutely lovely. Really grand, as we'd say. Then there's for computer game people, I think we've got some computer games. Here we are. Yeah, I knew we had. Dragon Age, The Veil Guard. There is PS5 and also PC. Dragon Guard. And then I think we're near the end now. Just skipping. There's a quiz on soap opera stars in sci-fi. Look at Kylie, Voyage of the Damned. Yeah, that was a really grand. That was good, Voyage of the Damned. Kylie's always pretty good anyhow. Why can't we have Christmas specials like that again? They won't do it, will they? Then we've got at the end here, they always have some personal recollections from one of the writers. He's talking about a comic, Night Raven, and there it is on there. And then we've got an advert for Alien Romulus. And that's it. I've gone on far too long, but I hope you've enjoyed it. Really, it's a magazine. I love magazines, and it's the last one that I get because I don't get any more magazines now. It's only SFX I get every month. Anyhow, I've gone on far too long. So if you're new to the channel, please subscribe and we'll let you know when I put out videos. You can look in the playlist, see all the previous SFX reviews I've done, but then you can see that I review all sorts, films, TV shows, and a bit of music thrown in. A lot of it is nostalgic, but there's up-to-date stuff as well. Also, if you've got any comments, please put your comments down and give this a like as well. If you give it a like, it gets out onto YouTube, and hopefully other people might enjoy it. And that's it. I've gone on far too long. So all I've got to say is, I'll see thee again.